chilling out kind of smooth. Don't you know I'm just rocking to a groove? It's chilly night in November. But what I give you, you will remember. The knowledge is love, and then it comes from my heart. Freestyle, you know from the start. Get the snares and get them drums. I'ma give you that knowledge, and you know it's not numb. It's always elevating, sending love. No, I'm never hating. There's no debating. The E is so nice. Lyrically, you know, of course, and so precise. Yeah, the moon, you know it's in Leo. But later on tonight, it will be in Virgo. Venus is going on to Sagittarius. And you know, vicarious, you can live through me with the astrology you see. And you know, I bring it to you on point. It's heavenly. ... And the .com. Tailor to your coaching and the third arm. I extend and I bend the truth. I never lie and I come from the booth. I am Superman and I am the Super E. Giving you astrology from thee off the top of the dome. I like to roam, but it's like ancient Kemet. Oh, Emmett, Mr. Smith. I got the lead in Russian and a gift from God. You know it's so true. Don't you understand? I bring it for you. I think right now, tonight, it's that Scorpio sun. Mercury's about to leave it, son. And you know what else is going on? I think the ascendant is Gemini arms. On top of the leg and head. Lyrically, you know, we're waking up the dead. All you zombies, I want you to know this is the map of your life, baby bro. Miss Lady, I'm never shady. Don't you understand? I used to love the 80s. Now I reminisce the 90s times, 90s rhymes, 90s grimes. I like the climb, I'm out to the sea. I'm just soaring, freestyle from the E. Yeah, having fun. Dope new track I got from my boy Abraham Robinson. And let's start episode 96. Woo-hoo! Knowledge is love. Quick show. Hold on. Hey Siri. Actually, set my alarm for 7 p.m. It's turned on. All right. So, how you doing? Like I said, literally the moon is at 29 degrees as we're doing the show. Scorpio 24, Mercury in Scorpio 29, Venus in Sag 1 degree, Jupiter retrograde in Pisces 28, and I got Big Tay. Mateus is here.
Hi.
There he is. That's the truth's younger brother. That's my Leo, right? Leo the lion, right? Oh, yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well. Just want to give you that little stuff. Listen, Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, episode 97, Knowledge is Love. I'm coming back with fourth generation psychic, Miss Laura Cool. Cool Conversations on YouTube. You know, she's been here twice before. Both visits were amazing. Friday night, come. We're going to be talking about just the energy that's going on right now, some messages she's been getting for the collective from God, and really just vibrating from your heart. Wifey would be here, but unfortunately she's got a cold, and she just finished doing her Shop Talk Live and making moves and all that good stuff. And yeah, so come on, let's talk astrology. We're not staying on crazy long. Mr. Mateus has got to eat some dinner, finish his homework. You know, I still been fasting, but let's see what's on. Who's here? And any questions?
So we have Israel said, "What's up?"
What's up, Israel? How you doing?
Max said, "Be back."
Okay, Irene will be back. All right. So, you know, Israel, it's just me and you right now. Talk to me. What's on your mind? How's the astrology treating you? Have you guys seen? Oh, tomorrow I'll be putting up my Part of Fortune and Cancer video. Have you guys, did you watch the Mercury in 8th house? Where's your Mercury at? What house, Israel? I got a new computer desk. I'm, you know, working on my book, trying to stay busy. That's a little, you know, we got to maybe slide the desk over. We'll see how I adjust it or whatever. But yeah, you know, things are good. Finished up my physical therapy today. And yeah, so
Danny said, "What's up?"
Hey, Danny. Man, you guys are up. It's going to be a shorter live, but I am here to answer any questions you have. So, hey, shoot away. Shoot the three like Curry. Hit me with any insights. Where's your so you guys can let me know too where your Sagittarius house is. Venus is there. Venus and Sag is interesting. Remember, it's the bachelorette sign. And part of their pleasure and beauty is traveling on vacations and nature. And sometimes they like to collect ancient artifacts and, spiritual things, So definitely don't underestimate the power of Venus and Sag. They got to watch out for that sweet tooth, though. Okay, we got any questions?
Danny Figueroa said second house Sag.
Oh yeah, but is your Mercury there? Mm-mm. Your Mercury is Virgo or Leo? Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Or your Venus, actually. I don't even remember your Venus, Danny. Where's your Venus at? But yeah, no, I know Scorpio rising, the second part. But like I was doing this Scorpio rising last episode. Remember, that's really cool. That is kind of remember I said the gift from the ancestors is that Sag rising. I mean, sorry, it's second house, right? For our money and how we earn money in our speech. So we can be very optimistic. And then the fifth house of our creativity, past life commerce, we have Jupiter there too. And that's day trading and political talk and speculative gains. So like starting your own business. So in two of the important, people don't think of the fifth house as a money house, but you can turn a hobby into a business and you can start your own business. And you can see that through the fifth house. So for Scorpio rising, right, you have the Jupiter second and Jupiter fifth. So pretty good. Now we go through a lot of tough stuff, but we can be some very powerful people. And then Virgo 11th house is powerful. Okay, go ahead.
So Danny said no Mercury in Virgo 11th house.
Yeah, you're like me. Okay.
Venus in Leo 10th.
Oh, that's right. Oh man, that's a nice placement, Danny. That's Venus does really well in Leo. You missed that coffee talk, but I was talking about how Venus does in Leo because it really loves being in the fifth house too. But you were there for Mars, Jupiter. I got to figure out what I'm going to talk about December 10th coffee talk. And then November 29th, I'm working on that for the free webinar, you guys. Sorry, I'm having a little tea. I told you, wifey got a cold and I'm not trying to get it. And I felt my throat today at physical therapy with like a little, and I'm like, uh-oh. I'm not trying to be nobody sick. I don't got time to be sick. I'm a busy man working so hard for ya, But yeah, I like Venus and Leo. And Venus does pretty well in the 10th house. Danny, you be flossing on people in public. I know, you be dripping, right? You be looking fly, D nice. I know. Venus and Leo. That's real creative energy too, though, Danny.
Kaylee said, "Hello, how are you?"
Hey, Kaylee, how are you?
Wealthy.
Welcome. This is your first time? Eric Taylor to you, Astrology. Nice to meet you. You can tell me your big three, your sun, moon, and rising, and ask me any questions if you want. It's just kind of open house tonight. Astrology questions.
Wealthy QT said,
Hey, Wealthy
"Are
QT.
empty houses bad? I got a couple."
Oh, no, not at all. There's nothing wrong with an empty house. But so the sign just kind of tells you with the house theme, the energy that you have there. Oh, plenty of people got empty houses. Don't worry about that. That's, that's all good. But you can tell me your rising sign and what houses you have empty. I can break it down for you or whatever. Okay.
Kaylee said, "I am a Pisces Virgo."
Oh, Pisces sun or Pisces rising? This is Virgo. You are.
She said my chart is 48% water.
Wow. Yeah, you know, it's so funny. You want to hear something? I got no fire. I'm all earth and water and one air. So I can relate. But I always tell people because I got the rising in Scorpio and 3 planets, it is Mars. So my water is fiery. You know what I mean? Just like all that, stellium. I got a huge stellium in Virgo in the 11th house. And, Virgo is kind of airy earth. So I'm fiery water and airy earth. I'm a lot of Virgo Scorpio energy with a cap moon. So, yeah, tell me any of your empty houses. We can talk about it.
Kaylee said I only have air as my NN and
North Node.
MC and Juno.
Oh, okay. Air Juno.
Air Juno.
Well, that could be your significant other. If you're married or not, you could look for the Juno and the Jupiter. Okay. Yeah. So, okay. What other questions we got?
Let's see. Okay. Irene Max said, what do you have to say about Pluto and Saturn conjuncts sparing Venus?
Conjunct with Venus or
squaring Venus.
Oh, square. Oh, yeah. Oh, because you got Saturn in that square too. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, to be honest, it can put some delays and restrictions on the self-worth and love and relationships. But what it's asking you to do, Irene, Saturn wants us to respond to our abilities, to be extremely disciplined. And I think yours is you're the Pluto Libra generation, so your Saturn in Libra is exalted. So your lessons of discipline come through, right, the marketplace, relationships, marriage, all those types of things. So you saw my Pluto, Venus square breakdown. Just adding Saturn into it, it really can bring some limits, some anxiety sometimes too about relationships, because Pluto's about us introspection and trust and truth, So let's say, Irene, if you were ever, hurt in a relationship and let's say you were cheated on, you might be really slow to trust again. And that square would show that, So I think the responsibility aspect of Saturn is to increase the self-love and self-worth so then you can have transformative healing relationships. Okay. So Saturn just wants you to put in the hard work. But Saturn in Libra, Saturn Cap, Saturn Aquarius, you don't have to work as hard as the other Saturn folks.
Kaylee said Gemini. Deborah said, I have Black Moon Lilith
Hey, Deborah.
in the 3rd house with Capricorn and Mars. Kaylee said, I have Saturn, Pluto, and Mars in Scorpio. Kaylee said, hell. Kaylee said, no, I will never date a Gemini.
We'll never date a Gemini. Yeah, I mean, Gemini guys are something. They're good guys, but when they're on their low vibration, they can definitely be unfaithful. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that from Gemini women too. But I love Gemini energy. I've dated a bunch of Gemini ladies, and the truth is a Gemini, my son. So and then my oldest son's a Gemini rising.
Healthy QT said,
hey, Healthy QT.
Leo, Sun, Virgo, rising in Aries, Moon empty 5, 6, 7, and 10.
Empty is 5, 6, 7, and 10.
Yeah.
And you're Gemini rising? Is that what it said? Gemini rising?
Um, no, she said Leo, Sun, Virgo, rising.
Oh, Virgo rising. So your 10th house of Gemini is empty. Well, so that, like I said, the empty houses, you just look at the theme of the house and then the sign. So empty 10th house Gemini, if your midheaven is there, then I guess it's not really empty because the midheaven's there. But remember, the midheaven, you always want to look at the whole sign system. Midheaven could be 9th, 10th, or 11th, unless you live in, like, were born in the North Pole or the equator, and then it can be like the 7th or 12th, but that's very rare. I've never seen it. So, in terms of the legacy, the career, the workplace, work environment, Gemini, you're going to be very verbal, very good with your hands, your skills, your self efforts, anything creative, artistic. Gemini. I always say the term endearment, the verbal slut. The Virgo risings, they can be great writers, teachers, professors. And anything creative and artistic for the 10th house. That empty. So, honey, your 6th house of Aquarius is empty too? Just, you could be vegan, vegetarian, into different healthy things, pescatarian, or you can have futuristic, innovative diets, sickness, illnesses. You can have issues with your ankles, calves, because you just use the Aquarius and then you use the themes of the 6th house, So your mother's siblings could be half siblings too. Capiche?
Let's see.
And you might have some weird little pets in the house.
Kaylee said, ouch. Deborah said, hi there.
What's
Kaylee
up,
said,
Deborah?
it's Shaylee. Thank you. Kaylee said, yeah. Wealthy QT said, oh, okay. Deborah said Lilith in 3rd house with Cap and Mars.
Oh, yeah. So, that's very Mars and Cap is exalted. It's really nice in the 3rd house. So for the Scorpio rising, the Lilith, you can get rejected a lot. Maybe your speech is a little assertive. You initiate, you're aggressive, and then you get the jealous ones hating on you, Deborah. And the thing is with the Lilith in the 3rd house, a lot of times what you write and what you speak about, people can reject it. So you have to find your tribe. Remember, the 3rd house is younger siblings, friends, neighbors, cousins. Let's say elementary school, K through 5. But it's your writing, your skills, your self-efforts, communications, and cars you ride in. But with the Capricorn, you got money and status and achievement on your mind. The Lilith is like, you gotta find your tribe. You just gotta find your people, and it can be sometimes challenging. Wherever Lilith is, you guys, the key is not to expect rejection, but you also got to find your people, and you want to get into your divine feminine energy and trust your root chakra, your gut intuition. That's how God, source energy, speaks to us. We get those goosebumps. It's like, no, Deborah, don't do this. Yes, Deborah, go do this. Start your own business. Yes, Deborah, do that. Oh, don't ride that subway train. Don't do this. I don't know what city you live in or where, but be careful when you're driving there. Go there. That's our Lilith. It's yes, no response, pre-verbal, pre-rational energy, black sheep, like a female Pluto, divine feminine. But it's the gut instinct. And yes, people in your local community, Deborah, may over-sexualize you. Okay, men and women can hit on you. Lilith is stronger in 1, 4, 7, and 10. But in the 3rd house, you can, have some issues sometimes with cousins and siblings and neighbors. Okay.
Let's see. Where were we?
Wow, this warm tea is good.
Deborah, oh no, wait.
Oh, you guys, are all you guys going to come to my free webinar? So I'm going to do it Tuesday evening, Zoom. And I'm going to discuss some of the energies of 2023, the Saturn Pisces and, Pluto March to May in Aquarius, so it's going to be fun and it's free. Donation based. If you want to donate $1 to me or whatever, I would appreciate it. But it's going to be a free webinar, my little holiday gift to everybody. And I'm going to be announcing a big sale. Okay, so stay tuned for that.
Wealthy QT said to this. Oh, yo, this is crazy. You're reading me to a science.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try.
Kaylee said we have, Shaylee said we have the same house. Oh, no, wait. Wealthy QT, it's a lot of half siblings on mom's side. OMG.
Oh, yeah. See, I knew that because of the Aquarius sixth house. And, you can be really big in your daily routine. And two, you know, you could be, it could be a little weird, a little bit of a genius, a little brilliant, a little esoteric, technology, innovation, bizarre. Um, Tell me where your Uranus is at, an aspect to that sixth house, because that will help flavor that too. But just understand, like, Virgo risings, you have to stop being so self-critical. Only God is perfect, and don't beat yourself up. Give yourself grace and mercy. Sorry, I got a new seat for my chair, but I got to switch it up because I wasn't feeling so comfortable. All right, go ahead. Any other questions? What else we got?
Kaylee or Shaylee said, "Thank you, buddy. You are a really good reader. Thank you."
Yeah, oh my God, he's just doing really well in fourth grade and doing all his homework. Mom and dad are very proud of him. And tomorrow he starts playing flag football. He's excited, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So him and his brother are gonna be playing some flag football. So they can't do regular football. We've already had a concussion in our house, so we're not doing the regular football. I played it, but it's just not even. It's not even safe for kids. You know what I mean? It's just you hear about these kids dying on football fields, and I get it. I mean, listen. If I had to do it, you know what I mean? Like to play in the NFL for, let's say, to have, 4 years to get your health insurance. If I could play a 5 to 7 year career in the NFL, I'd probably give you like a piece of my pinky. That's how much I love sports and I love playing football. I was very competitive, but I don't want it for my boys in that sense. This guy, he's going to be like a celebrity chef. He could cook. Go ahead, read. And an actor.
Deborah said facts.
Mm-hmm.
Shaylee said, I have Lilith conjunct my Venus in my 7th in Pisces.
Oh. Wow. Okay, we got to talk about that. Lilith conjunct Venus in Pisces in the 7th house. Whoa. You got to email me and get a birth chart done. That's a lot. Okay. And you can have a lot of issues in relationships that you might not even want to say on here, but I already know. So, yeah, email me. You should get a birth chart done. But understand, the Lilith is not your fault, and it's very strong. Remember, 1, 4, 7, 10. Have you watched my True Black Woman Lilith in the 7th house video? And then layer that on top of Pisces, and then layer that on top of Venus. Number one, you can't save everybody, baby. That's not your job and not your place. And stop being unrealistic in relationships and idealizing these partners. It will never serve you. You love wholeheartedly, that agape Christ-like love. But you see, and a lot of times, in a lot of ways, you see the better versions of people that they might not ever be able to obtain. So, you got to really move slow in love and relationships. Okay? Go ahead.
Let's see. Atena Cole said, hi, Aries. Here and
Hi, Aries here.
Here and have No idea where my house is. Or help 321 or 321.
Well, okay. So you would just have to, I would go to astro.com, and if you know your time of birth, you can, fill it out and put it in. And or you can email me and order a birth chart. Aries is a very assertive, aggressive, competitive, athletic energy, very much an independent spirit, childlike in terms of that curiosity, like a Gemini. Aries want to experience life. They can be very accident prone because the ram is actually like blind, doesn't see too well. The ram sees just as good as I see, probably. You boy don't have the best vision, but I see with this. Okay. And but I see what I need to see. And I see through people with the Scorpio rising. So it's a pioneering maverick energy. But Aries can be accident prone. They don't like to hear the word no. And they can be workaholics. You're talking to the son of an Aries father. So my father was an Aries. So I love Aries energy. And I know it oh so very well. So hit me up, Taylor2coaching@gmail.com. I got you covered. All right, what else?
Let's see. Deborah said yep. Deborah said thank you.
Yeah, when you find your tribe, Deborah, you'll be fine. The Lilith is here to help us. Remember, you guys, the combination of Lilith, Chiron, and Pluto, along with the 12th house, that's how we heal our inner child. I specialize in that. My coaching program, relationship coaching, to increase your self-love, but also in my chart readings, because you come to me, I'm trying to help you understand and map your life, but help you to the keys of unlocking this ancient wisdom so that your life becomes better. That's what astrology is for. It's great for a business birth chart. It's great for your solar return, your secondary progression, right? Like how you're vibrating ahora right now. But astrology is powerful and it's the truth. Okay.
Wealthy QT said yes. Wait, I need to scroll up a bit. Shaylee said I would love that so much.
Okay, yeah, just hit me up. Because, you got that Venus and Lilith, 7th house Pisces. I know things ain't been easy. I understand and I overstand. You heard me?
Wealthy QT said Uranus and Pluto in 2nd house.
Uranus and Pluto in the 2nd house. What sign is that in? I'm sorry, I don't remember your ascendant. But Uranus and Pluto, that's some interesting energy, Excuse me. What you say?
I'm far from the bottom.
Okay. Well, you can read me other questions.
Okay. Shaylee said, I despise routine. I have a despise routine. I have ton of Pisces placements offsetting my Virgo placements, though.
Yeah. No, I get not liking routine. It's I mean, the reality is, you guys, we've built civilization on top of nature, and it's starting to show that we've gone too far, and we're kind of existing and living a little off and wrong. And so I think it's really about, that light is too far away, no? That's okay. But I think that it's important to get back to nature, not just for your health, but also just for that connection. That's how God intended it. That man and nature and plants, trees, animals are supposed to be in, perfect harmony. And we're a hot mess right now as a society, collective world. You know. Go ahead.
Shay Lee said, heck yes. Ishai Bar said,
Hey, what's up? Welcome, Isha Bar. Nice to meet you, Eric Taylor.
oh, no, wait, Isaiah Bar, sorry. I have
Is it Isaiah?
Isaiah
yeah.
Bar. I have Ascendant, Venus, and North Node in the first house.
Okay, they have what? Say Venus?
I have Ascendant,
Yeah.
Venus, and North Node in the first house.
What sign? What sign? What's your rising sign? But Venus and North Node, you know, that's like screaming to you. You've already done marriage in the past life, and you had that down, and now it's all about self-love. You gotta bring yourself the money. You gotta bring yourself the pleasure, the beauty. After you kind of work on yourself, then you can worry about the others, the other half. But I want to know what sign is your rising sign, because that would tell me a lot about that Venus. And Venus in the first house, you know, that was Isaiah. You can be a handsome gentleman. Okay. Didn't you see Isaiah as a man? You see the picture?
No, it doesn't look like. Danny said, or Wealthy QT said, routine is my thing. Danny said, have you heard of Angel Asteroid? The house that Angel is in can show you what your spirit guides can help you with.
No, Danny. What is that asteroid? Which one? I know Spica's really good with Venus and Mercury, but that's more creativity and positivity. Algo's a little negative. I've been working with some new asteroids lately. So if you get your chart, Rized, I've been putting that in. You know, I do Chiron, Lilith, Aries, Ceres, Algo, Vesta, Vertex, Pallas, Spica, Regulus, and Sirius. So that's a lot. A lot of astrologers don't use those, but I like for you guys to be informed, you know what I mean? But yeah, tell me which one that is, Danny, or whatever. But there's some asteroids that I haven't worked with yet, you know what I mean? But they're all helpful. Now they may not mean so much in your chart unless it's in an angular house or they're in a conjunction to like a interpersonal planet, like Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars. How you guys doing with this Mars and Gemini? It's been rough over here in the Taylor house. But you know. All right, go ahead. Any other questions?
Let's see. Let me scroll down.
Oh,
Shay Lee said, I love football. Cooking is amazing.
You like cooking and you like football? Okay. I'm a Steelers fan, and then my second team is the Jets because I'm a New Yorker.
Shaylee said, yep. Shaylee said, my son and POF are also there.
Son and Part of Fortune, and where?
Are also in there.
Oh, okay.
Are also there. Shaylee said, and my chart ruler and my 8th Mercury in Aries.
Oh, you got Mercury in Aries?
Shaylee also said, and my chart ruler and my 8th Mercury in Aries.
Oh, so did you watch my Mercury 8th house video I just did? That's your placement? You got to make sure you watch that. Yeah.
Shaylee said, which conjuncts my sun. Yes, I do. Absolutely. I love unconditionally.
Love unconditionally.
Unconditionally.
Yeah.
Stephen the Jupiterian said, hello.
What up, Stevie? How's it going, bro? How you feeling today? Are you guys getting ready for this Virgo moon? It's going to be maybe another 30 minutes to an hour. We'll be leaving Leo. when we started live, it was at 29 degrees. So I don't remember the exact minutes, but yeah, tonight will be a Virgo moon before you go to bed. So we'll have the Virgo moon, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Just Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday. And Friday, you guys, I'm having Laura Cool back on. So it's going to be really great. And I'm excited about that. Then I have next week, I haven't scheduled it yet, but I'm going to have Javanka on, who's a psychic medium. And then I'm also having on Jess Arce. And this is fascinating. So if you guys have children or grandchildren or, stuff like that, she owns a business called 3D Learning. And she deals with dyslexia, dysphagia, dysphoria, all these different things, 3Ds. And sorry, forgive me, I don't know the other 2Ds so well, but I know about dyslexia. And we're gonna, show her chart. She's gonna tell you about the business, but also if you know any children that need help with dyslexia, like she's got a great program and a great service. So I'm excited to have her on. She's an old high school friend, and she loves astrology. So that's gonna be really cool. So you guys tune in. I think we might rock on the 22nd or 23rd, right before Thanksgiving. So, but I'll be doing a couple of big announcements in the next couple of days for starting my birth chart sale November 23rd to midnight New Year's Eve, December 31st. And then I was like, forget Black Friday. I'm going to give you like black on black on black on black. Month and a half of blackness. February's not enough for us. No, it's not. But oh my gosh. So let's see. Yeah. And so yeah, and then November 29th, December 10th, the free webinar and then coffee talk. But yeah, okay. So go ahead.
Shay Lee said, I love astrology so much. I've been studying it for about 4 years. I will get a guy's birth chart before I even meet them.
Oh, yeah. That's smart. You know what's so funny? I've always loved astrology. And, but I didn't know my chart when I met my wife. I didn't even know I was a Capricorn moon. I just knew I was a Virgo sun. But I knew so much about it, but just on that basic level. But I knew knew a lot of stuff. But it was almost like God designed my chart and my wife's chart together. You know what I mean? She's Taurus rising and Scorpio rising. You know what I mean? We're both 11th house suns. Her Jupiter for her husband is Aquarius. I 11th house stellium, and I do Aquarius type work, right? Astrology, and just a lot of different things connecting us, and it's very interesting.
Let's see. Shay Lee said for her second house. That means Shay Lee said, I am not a typical Virgo moon rising BCS of it or because of it.
Oh, well, the Virgo moon, when you have the moon in the ascendant, it can make you very creative. You're probably a really talented writer. Virgo moon is definitely about healing and of service, so you could be very good as a nurse. But, when you have the moon in the ascendant, you're a great listener. So you could be a great therapist, counselor. You could be a great veterinarian, a true humanitarian. Moon does very well in Virgo. It likes being an earth sign. It's exalted in Taurus at home in Cancer. But the moon in the ascendant is really good for creativity or writing. And I know everybody likes to come up to you and talk to you, ask you questions, or share their business with you with that moon in the ascendant. That happens to moon people on the ascendant. They're like, people are always, I think, Stephen, you got that, right? People are always coming up to you and sharing their life story and da-da-da-da-da, And Stephen's very creative. I know Abraham's got that Capricorn moon in the ascendant. I don't think he's on tonight, but, it's but remember the moon is in its planetary joy in the third house. That's where my moon's at, Cat Moon. So it's been, it makes me very disciplined as a speaker and as a writer. Okay. Yeah.
Shaylee said hot mess is saying it nicely. Isaiah said rising is Leo. Danny said it's called Angel, so Angel asteroid.
Oh, okay. I'll look for it on. I don't remember seeing Angel Asteroid on astro.com. I don't know if there's a code I have to put in for it. And I need to buy, I'm getting ready to buy Astro Gold, so I have the program, you know, for the Mac. I don't have PC. That's Solar Fire. But I'm gonna get the same astrology program because it'll just be better. I can animate the charts and move things forward, and it'll make me even faster with doing things for transits and solar returns for clients for readings. And I don't have to always go through astro.com and stuff. Okay, go ahead.
Hope said hello.
Hey, what up, Hope? Just astrology questions. Just talking astrology. Not staying on too much longer. Young man's got to eat some dinner. Mateus is here tonight. But yeah, everything's going well. I hope you guys, as we leave Scorpio season, there's a lot that we still are releasing, surrendering, letting go, purging, detoxing with that South Node. Eclipse season is done, but you can still feel the ripple effects. And the last time before we go to Aries, North Node, Libra, South Node, will be the lunar and solar eclipse in April and May. So end of April for the Taurus new moon, and early May for the Scorpio full moon. And then we'll switch over for Octubre for Libra new moon, and then the September, and then the Aries eclipse full moon. That's gonna be and first 10 days of Libra, probably like October 9th or 10th. This year, the Aries full moon was on the 9th. So we shall see. So get ready for, I feel like listen, if you're a fixed, Taurus rising, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius rising, you have felt like these nodes have been here forever and it's been tough energy and you're tired of it, especially with all that Saturn, Uranus square business from Aquarius to Taurus. The fixed signs have been going through it. Okay. So let the cardinal signs deal with some stuff for a minute.
Shaylee said Union is a fun asteroid. It's the marriage asteroid.
Union?
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know that one. I know about, I don't use it, but I know you can use it in synastry, Eros, Eros. But, you get a lot of information too from Juno and Vesta. I use Juno and Vesta. And Vertex, can be seen sometimes as like a second descendant too. But in a woman's chart, you look for Jupiter. Mars is just the guy you're attracted to, the boyfriend. Jupiter is the husband, and the seventh house. And then for the fellas, right, you're looking for the Venus. So, that's the energy. But also, you guys, understand when you're leaving Scorpio season and going to Sagittarius season, there's a corrective aspect to the next sign. So Scorpio is about the truth, but it's introspective and it's about revealing secrets and investigating and merging and piercing, probing, to find the truth that's been hidden. Sagittarius is optimistic and fortunate and fun and likes to, go on adventures and partay. And they're about the truth for the higher knowledge and wisdom and philosophy. So they share something together. But then Scorpio like gets you out of Sagittarius gets you out of the dark tunnel of Scorpio, and then it like brings you up to the mountain and the hike, the adventure to the light. And it's Jupiter, right? Very different from Mars, but they're friends. So Scorpio and Sag actually, that's like that cusp of revolution coming up. Um, what do we got? Today is the 16th. So around the 20th, 21st, that cusp, 5 day orb, like that's the cusp of revolution is powerful, y'all. Okay. So understand, you really get into it 28, 29, 0, 1, 2 degrees. I do a 5 day orb. There's many astrologers that only do 29 and 0 degrees, and some will do a 3 day orb, 29, 0, and 1. But when you see, and I don't hate on nobody, but Google and some astrologers, they have like a 7 and 9 day orb. No, 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 no. That's too much. You're not feeling, you're not feeling Sagittarius energy until you get to the last 2 degrees, 28, 29. Okay. And that's, and think of it, numerology, 27 degrees, that's 9. That's completion. So that's how you know that's the end of Scorpio season. So that's like 3 days from now, right? Um, so the 19th. And then the cusp really goes from the 20th, 21st, 28, 29, 0 degrees, the 22nd, Sagittarius season, right? 23rd, 1 degree, 24th, 2 degrees. Make sense? Michael Strahan, I believe, is on that cusp. Troy Aikman. I think either Bjork or Dido. You know what I didn't know? Bjork is a Scorpio rising. Like your boy, and like Danny and Matt Gaming. Where you at, Matt Gaming? So we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Tay Tay. So my boy, abandoned me, and so we're gonna get ready to bounce. I know he had to run and stuff, but I appreciate you guys. I look forward to Friday night. Laura is really powerful, and the other two ladies that I'm having coming on soon are amazing as well. Jess Arce and Javanka Magana. Um, I've seen all three of these ladies' charts, and that's the thing. When I have on a guest, I know their chart, and someone could tell you, "Oh, I am this," but the chart will say, "Yeah, you are," or "No, you're not." You know what I mean? And so, what's great about Laura Cool, Javanka Magana, and Jess Arce, they are who they say they are, as healers and as people who love astrology and people who are very spiritual and, are doing positive things in the world and the universe for the collective. And that's what I'm all about. I try to bring on, I found a new astrologer the other day. I forgot her channel. Young lady, I know she's Pluto Scorpio, but she's a British lady. So I reached out to her. Maybe she'll come on, but she's really talented. She had good explanations. I just watched a couple of her videos. She broke down my Cat Moon pretty well. My Scorpio Rising, she broke down really well. Things like that. And William, okay, where did Tay go? Okay, so that's it. I'm gonna get ready to go. You want to? I'm gonna have wifey. She's a little under the weather, so I'm gonna have her. She's gonna stay off camera, but she's just gonna read the last couple comments, and then I'm gonna bounce. Okay. So I'll answer the last couple questions, and then the kids had to eat dinner. So
Mm. Oh, let's see. Danny, yeah, it's been rough. I'm sorry, Danny.
Yeah, sorry, D nice.
It's called Angel. Wait. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where you guys left off, but have you spoken with Chaley?
Yeah.
Okay. And Wealthy Cutie?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
she took away her comment. And Stephen the Jupiterian?
Yeah.
And Chaley said, I love astrology so much. I've been studying it for 4 years.
Yeah, we left off there. So anything after that?
Uh,
You just read the last couple of comments.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Chaley said Libra for her second house.
Oh, yeah.
And she's not your typical Virgo moon and rising because of it.
Yeah.
She's a hot mess, is saying it nicely. Isaiah Barr.
Yeah.
Rising is a Leo.
Yeah, we read that one.
And Danny Figueroa, it's Angel.
Yeah, that's the asteroid. I'm definitely gonna look that up, Danny. Okay. Definitely gonna look that up.
Let's see. Chaley, Union is a fun asteroid. It's the marriage asteroid.
Yeah, well, I know Juno is the marriage asteroid, long-term relationships and marriage. So I don't know about Union, but Juno is Jupiter's wife. So I don't know if you're naming it that. Yeah, be careful.
Sorry. Oh, we got a new Fandango. We got a new Fandango.
I got a new desk. My desk
it's
goes
electric.
up
It raises up and down,
yeah.
and even charges the phone. We are like doing it. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sorry. I don't know. I woke up with a cold. So let's see, what else do we have here?
I'm gonna get ready to go. So just read the last couple of comments. Any questions? Really?
Astro Girl.
Oh, hi, Astro Girl. Nice to meet you.
I have my Sun, Venus, Mars, and Neptune and Uranus all in Capricorn in my second house.
Ooh, Sag rising.
How did you know that?
Because Capricorn's second house. That's not hard to figure out.
Oh, okay. Well, she's a Sag. Okay, see.
So, honey, Neptune, Uranus.
I have my Sun, Venus, Mars, Neptune, and Uranus all in Capricorn.
You need to hit
my
me.
Second house.
You need to hit me up to get
a
birth chart reading. Oh my gosh! And listen, right now that Taurus sixth house with Uranus and North Node there. Do not drive fast when you're going to work, going to the grocery store, to the gym. Slow down. Okay, take it easy. And try not to get into arguments with your other half or anybody you're dating or relationship with the Mars, Gemini, Mars retrograde in your seventh house of relationships. Okay, but that second house, that's a doozy. But you can definitely do well in a spiritual career, But just email me, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. All right. So.
And then Deborah. Yeah. Do you know Deborah?
Yeah, Deborah Reeves.
Oh, okay. I feel relief with Mars and Gemini after that monster total lunar eclipse in Taurus.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, I just, I think Mars and Gemini has been tough. It's just been tough for our whole house. But I'll say this. I think once it starts to go back direct, it could probably get better. But I know natally for America's chart, it's really kind of like wild,
Sorry. Stephen the Jupiterian says he's taking a road trip with his partner on Monday and that it should be interesting. Laugh out loud. Okay. I love road trips.
Road trips are fun, Stephen. You'll have a good time.
I love road trips. They have this app called Road Trippers. Get it. It's so wonderful because it shows you all these weird little things that you will never go to on your own. And I feel like to see my face. See, I'm crying.
Yeah, but she's sick.
Yeah, and I'm gonna stay away from you. Yeah. Oh God. Anyways,
of the road,
it's really, really
Road Trippers.
I love it. Good. Road Trippers app in the Apple or the Android store. You have a lot of fun on your trip. All right.
Anything else? Nice little comments.
No, that's it. Just people
All right, you
telling him to
guys.
have a good time.
Yeah, have a safe trip. I'll see you guys Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern. Laura Cool will be here. It's gonna be fun. And I appreciate you. And episode 96, Knowledge is Love. I hope I answered most of your astrology questions and you had a good time. It was the Stone Groove, baby. Email me. Scorpio birth chart sale, only 135. Scorpio sun signs, still going on to November 22nd. Okay. It was nice to meet some of you new folks, and I hope I hear from you soon. You can also visit my website, tailoredtocoaching.com, but you want to order any services, just email me directly. Right? I have Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, but I do the live readings over Zoom, or I do written reports with videos, and my big shebang for $250 is the full 12 house written report with a 40 to 50 minute custom video summary. It's like a mini movie of your life, breaking down all your placements. It's thorough, like the borough I'm from. New York, baby. They named it twice because your boy's so nice. Take mine, your Vikes, the highest price. I'm going to get you like slice. Kimbo slice or a slice of pizza. Oh, Danny, did you hear the new Nas album? Do you like it? It was a little boring to me. And as a Virgo, I love Nas is one of my favorite MCs. I'm just say it. He's like top 5 MCs to me, but one of my favorites. And I didn't like it as much as Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole's album. I don't know. Nas, King's Disease Part 3. It wasn't terrible. Nas can't do a bad album, but it just wasn't. It wasn't up to par. So anyway, I'm out. You guys be good. I'll see you Friday night. God bless. Eric Taylor, Taylor G Astrology. Peace. You did it. You made it through. Oh, wait, let me.